Hello, this is Kathy Lee, Crafting with Kathy Lee. Thank you for popping into my channel. I am here to show you the next steps on my folio mini album sort of thing that I am making using a Be Happy Stationery Live Life in Full Bloom digital paper craft kit. I am a design team member and this is a design team project. If you've watched before, you will know that I am totally in love with this collection. I love the bright colors, I love the images, I love everything about it. So I did do a flip through and do a little bit of fussy cutting last time. Now I'm going to start piecing the project together. So I'll set this aside. So if you've watched my channel before, you know I've been looking for lost objects or partially made objects that I can use and finish up. So what I found was I found these really cool, let's see if I can find one of the whole ones here. I found these super cool envelopes that somebody had given me. And I just thought these bright colors would coordinate well with this kit. So I had several of these envelopes and I decided I'm going to use these envelopes to make a little folio. So I did do, which one? I think. Okay, so this is going to be my base. And what I did is I took a piece of the paper from the digital kit and I'm sticking it in here because if you've watched me do another project, I don't like when that white of the envelope shows. So I stuck that in there. I'm going to leave this open so I think it'll still be able to pull out in the finished project. And then that crease is right there. I'm trying to leave a little bit so it doesn't have to be perfectly flat. So this is probably going to be the inside. This will be the middle. And then this other one's going to go over here. And this will be my other flap. Aren't these gorgeous envelopes? Okay, so this is going to be my other flap on the side. So I'm going to glue that there. And I want a little bit, I want that little bit there. And even though I probably should do that pink. Nope, because I'm going to pull this out. This is going to actually go almost to there. I think. Where did I do that crease? Yeah, so that's going to go out so it doesn't quite show. I think. I really need to take a pink marker. I'm going to leave it like that. I might be able to go in with a marker later. So this is going to go here. It's going to get glued here and here, and those are going to be my outside flaps. And then this one, what did I want to do with that? I think this is going to get taped down and something's going to go on top of it. Nope. Okay, I was going to close that and go like this and put it in there. I think that's what I was going to do, so we'll go with it. ATG just twisted up. Yuck. Try this again. So, what have you been doing? Has it been snowing where you are? We finally got snow. And we finally got quite a bit of snow. I don't know how many inches, but it's pretty white out there. Not extremely cold, which is nice, but definitely white. Okay, so I think I'm going to go like that. I better grab a marker. Do I have a hot, I have a hot pink highlighter I think will work great. I can find it. It's not a very thick highlighter though, so I'm going to pull this out. Hoping it doesn't show through too bad, but I just don't like that stark white. So I'm going to do, it's got purple on it too. It's not supposed to happen. And maybe this rustic kind of zigzag, not very solid, will work good because of the print of the paper. See, I think that'll work. So what little will show? Oh yeah, that's going to be perfect. I like it. Okay, so I'll do the same on this side. So something so it won't show. The white won't show. This is easier when you have full color envelopes, but I just love this envelope for this project. And where did I put my marker lid? No clue where I just put my marker lid. Well, my highlighter's gonna run out of ink. Oh, there's my marker lid. Oh, for goodness sakes. All right, that was a really silly, stupid move, but all right. Okay, this one I'm going to put this way. It's going to be over here, so I want it this way. So when you pull it out, those images will be like that. Where do I want this one? Oh, same thing. I want it like this so the images are out when I pull them out. Okay, so now here's the trick. I need to carefully place this here. Now I gotta wait. I gotta see what the back's gonna look like. I'm gonna put something on here, so I think it'll be okay. And I want this. Okay, I think that's gonna work. So here's my base. Just gotta get this put on here. So my goal is to start using up some of the whole bunch of stuff I have in my craft room and in my spare bedroom and here, there, and everywhere. Instead of buying new stuff, I want to try to use up some of what I have on hand. Now, that doesn't mean I'm still not going to buy new stuff, but I'd like to buy less new stuff and start using up a lot of what I have on hand. I don't want to leave my kids with a bunch of stuff. I mean, I have enough stuff that's not crafty. I don't want to leave them with a whole bunch of crafty stuff that they aren't going to use. I told them to give it away. I told them to call my bestie and say, hey, come help me figure out what to do with mom's stuff. But that's that side. I gotta try to place this side nicely. About the same way. I want it to line up nice. I think that's about right. Okay. So there's going to be this flap and this flap. I think it'll have a little bit of give there. And then I want this one to go like this. Because, so then you'll open it like this, and like this, and then like this. Need another piece of paper for there. That one will work. I'm just going to take this. Oh, evidently I messed something up on this earlier when I was fiddling around. But I'm still going to use this to cover up that spot. I'm going to cover a lot of this, but not all of it. So I want it to be down pretty good, but I also know that I'm going to, oh, I got to marker that first. And try not to lose my cap on the end of the pen. That might be one of the funnier things I've done lately. Can't say it's the first time I've done something like that. Probably won't be the last. It was like, where could it go? Where did I put it? And again, I'm doing this messy because it kind of goes with the flow of the collection. Just a little bit more right there. I see. Okay, so now I want to place this right here. Just gotta cover that up. Like that. Doesn't have to be exact. Doesn't have to be exact. I'll keep telling myself that. Okay, so got that. Did not lose my cap in my own hand that time. And now I'm gonna, oh, there's another project piece for another design team that I'm gonna try to get done in the next day or two, because Valentine's Day is over and I started it well before Valentine's Day, but I got sidetracked with other stuff. And that's another thing I've been doing, is in addition to trying to use up parts and pieces that I have, I've also been trying to finish projects that I haven't finished. At the top. It goes this way. Nope. That's the way it was. Okay. So I'm going to put this right about there. Okay, put that down. Okay, so we're going to go like this and like this. That's going to be like that. That's going to be like that. That's going to be like that. And this is going to go to cover up this back. So that's what we'll do next. And I am not distressing. I should, but I'm not going to, because I don't think I want to distress every project that I make. But I do. So this one I'm going to try not to. That doesn't mean I won't go back and do some more distressing on it, but right now I'm going to try to avoid that. Because sometimes you want the crisp, clean edges and not distressed edges. And these are going to be covered up. Aren't those cute? Place postage here. These are just super cute. Super cute. Okay, so this is going to be the back. And it doesn't matter how it's going to go. Should be almost exactly the same size. So that's going to make it easy. Okay, so there's the base of my folio. Now it's time to decide what I'm going to use out of the paper collection. So this will be the front cover. So what do I want to do? Those are some card pieces I cut out. Those are some folio pieces. Just a bunch of stuff. And there's some envelope pieces in here. So I'm going to pull this out. I'm just going to start doing something. So for my front cover, oh yeah, I like that a lot. Oh, but that one, I like that one too. Those are those basic pages I used inside. Okay, so back cover, front cover, inside pieces, inside pieces. Ah, shoot. What to do, what to do. I'm thinking I want the front cover to be Live Life in Full Bloom. So my ruler is where? So 6.5. So a 1/2 inch here, a 1/2 inch here. This pre-base will still show. So 6 inches. That's the plan, man. This. So we have St. Patrick's Day coming up. What do you do, if anything, for St. Patrick's Day? We don't do anything. We will probably, maybe not St. Patrick's night, but one night this next week we will do corned beef and hash because we both like it. My husband likes it. I like it. My daughter likes it. Her boyfriend likes it. So we'll probably have them over for dinner. Oh, wrong side. See, I almost messed that up because I want this Life in Full Bloom piece. Obviously, I'm still going to use that because how cute is that, right? And then I think I want to go, that is 8 inches. So I'll cut an inch off of here. If I turn around and cut an inch off of here, we should have our 6 inches. Not quite. So that must have been a little more than 8 inches. It's all right. It'll work just great. Oh, and look at that little banner that's left. How cute is that? Okay, so this aside. That's going to be my front cover, right? Yes. That's going to just go on there like that. I don't want to mount it on cardstock or anything because I like it, but I think I will. See, I'm going against my word. I said I wasn't going to. I didn't promise I wasn't going to, right? So it's okay. I sometimes am so fickle in my paper crafting that I probably can't be trusted to do or not to do something. Alright, so that's going to go on there like that. How cute is that going to be? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Not to brag or anything, but I actually can brag because the cuteness of this paper has nothing to do with me, except that I did pick this kit to use. If you go to Be Happy Stationery's Ko-fi shop, a couple of these pages are freebies. So you don't have to pay for them. You can just, you can pay for them, but you don't have to. They were a freebie. I don't remember exactly which pages were, but if you want to just check out her papers, you could go and pick out the 2 freebies from this kit. I think they're still there. And then you can print them off at home and see how you like it. I am in the process of picking out a new printer. And I'm trying to decide if I want, I know I want an Epson, I know I want the Echo Tank with the refillable bottle things, but I don't know if I want to get the one that has, I don't know if I want to get the one that has where you can get the refills, or if I want to get the one that you can get a subscription for. Because I think I'd like the subscription, but I also think I would like to, I think it might be cheaper for me to get the one that doesn't come with a subscription but can do more of what I want it to do. So it's a kind of a quandary here. I'm trying to decide. They're both about the same price, within like 50 bucks for the price of the printer. So, and I've had a couple recommendations. I'm not ignoring those recommendations, but I just want to, since a printer is an investment, my printer now is really finicky. like the last couple of days, it's decided it doesn't want to print. And I won't do anything to it, and 6 hours later, I'll go to print something else, and suddenly the thing I put in queue the day before is printing. But I do diagnostics. It says everything's fine. I turn it off, I turn it back on, everything's fine. But everything's not fine. So that's my quandary on that. But I need to trim a little more of that off since it's a little bit. So I'm trying to figure out which printer I want to get, and then I have to order it, and then I have to wait to get it shipped. I might just go to Office Depot and I think they have one in stock that I want, so I might just go and ask them about it, and then I won't have to pay shipping, which would be nice. But if I can get a better price online, then I want to get a better price online. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do on that. So I'm trying to decide. I'll get it figured out eventually. Like I said, I'm not in really any of a rush, but if I get the one that I can use the subscription ink on, it'll cost me $50, I think, every time they refill me or send me new ink bottles. But if I get the one that I have to buy them on my own, I just don't know. I just don't know. Does the subscription, if you have an Epson Echo Tank, does the subscription go higher if you use more things? Or is it just set? Will it just send you the ink for the same price no matter how often you order them? Because I know, like on the HP Smart Print, you pay according to how many copies you make. But I haven't heard if Epson is the same way. Anyway, that's my... I guess I should just go to Best Buy and talk to them and get their opinion, even if I can't. Well, no. I don't know, because they're on sale right now on Epson, and they might not be at Best Buy. And what if I take my time trying to figure it out, and then the special's over and the price goes up like $150? I don't know. Oh no, well, that's going to be crooked because I'm using tape and I just wiggled. So, it's going to be a little off. It's alright, it's alright. Okay, so now I have the front, the back. This can be a pocket, see? Because now, even though I have that on there, I can still pull these out. And we can do something with those. And I can put something here and something here. But let's do this cover now. What do we want on this one? I think okay, so I think I'll use this. It's a little too wide. Or is that other piece? I don't really need anything on this side, because isn't that a beautiful spot for a photo? So I think I'll just put an embellishment here of some sort and leave this open. But over here I want to put something, and I have these I'll have these narrow pieces when I cut this. Okay, so I'm not going to do anything with that right now. I'm going to open this up. I guess the next step would be to do this page. I'm going to use that. So what I want to use on this page. I love that, but the umbrella is so high. It's going to cut off the umbrella. But that is super cute. If I put that, part of the umbrella will show. That'll be okay, right? I think it will. I think we'll go with that. So I'll move this over. I do have a smaller trimmer, but I don't think it cuts 8.5 by 11. Because maybe it does. I don't think it does. Because this one's kind of a pain to flip up and down on my desk. I do really like it. It's my favorite. It's probably the trimmer of all the trimmers I've used since the early 90s. Before the early 90s, it was just a guillotine trimmer. And I do still have a guillotine trimmer in the closet. But this is probably the trimmer I've liked the most. I've used Tim Holtz. I've used Fiskars before that. We Are Memory Keepers. I've used a lot of different trimmers, and this is by far my favorite. I don't want to they just came out with a new one that does, the crease here is right on the, just shy of the 5.5 inch mark, and the new one I think goes out to like 8 inches, so you don't have the crease right on the 5.5 inch mark. It doesn't really bother me too much, so I'm not totally stressed about that, but yeah, I guess it would be nice not to have to, I don't know. I don't mind putting the flap out. Plus I don't know that my bag that I have to hold this would fit. Okay, so that'll cut off the whole umbrella. If I want the umbrella, it's going to cut off the bottom of my pot. So I think little Mr. Umbrella is just going to have to go. Sorry. Sorry. But again, maybe I can use it for something else. Okay. So that was going to be on this flap. Have I told you how much I love my little Tim Holtz inks? Love them. So I'm excited about Easter coming up. I'm excited about St. Patty's Day, although we don't do much. We just have corned beef and cabbage. When you work with kids, you pretty much get excited about every holiday because the kids get so excited about them. So for Valentine's Day, I used some printable images and printed them off, fussy cut them using my Cricut, and then mounted them on some fun paper or cardstock, and then I laminated them and made them all bookmarks, and that was a lot of fun. And I kind of tried to fit the bookmark to the kid's personality as far as what the character was. And so I might do something similar. I don't want to make them another bookmark though, but maybe a magnet or something. Ooh, that's really crooked. No, it's not. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to put this on here and hopefully not twitch. Okay, so there's not one to line up. There we go. Okay, so let's see. Front there. I think I like this one as a photo mat. Leave this. Now I need something for each of those sides. So let's take a look. Oh my goodness, that's gorgeous. I might just collage those with scraps. Put that there. That'll work. That will work. I think I want to go up a little. Nope, I want to go all the way down. Crease that right there. I think that's what I will do. I do want to go down a little though. best. Do I want to do the 6-inch? Yeah, to maintain consistency, I'll do the 6-inch. Oh, I need to cut off just a hair. Okay, so how's that going to look? Trim off just a little bit more. Just a hair more, so not quite. Do just a little bit more. 4 1/8. Let's do 4 1/8. So I don't think I'm going to get this done in one video. So I guess this is going to be a 3-part project. But I'm going to keep going for a couple more minutes. If you're still around, thanks for watching. Thanks for sticking around. It would help if I had... I've actually had all the pages numbered for a project before, and I still can't get them done in 30 minutes. But a little birdie told me that you're supposed to keep your videos, if they aren't live, you're supposed to keep them to 30 minutes. I have no idea for the algorithms. Well, I've never much really cared about the algorithms anyway, so I probably should just do my thing. But okay. Oh my goodness, how cute is that going to be? Okay, and you could put a photo in here on both sides. You could put a photo over here. How big is that piece so I don't have to remeasure it? 4 1/8 by 6. 4 1/8 by 6. Okay, so I need to find another piece of something. Sure. By 6. Oh, I hated to cut up that sunflower, but oh well. So I am loving the collections. Oh, and I will put my code in and also a link. If you follow my link in the bottom, or just go to the regular Be Happy Stationery Ko-fi shop. If you go to the Be Happy Stationery shop, I will put that code you can enter in to get 30% off of any of her kits. And again, they are printable kits. And if you don't want to put the code in, you can use the link that I put in, and you will get 30% off automatically. It goes to the page. That is already written as 30% off. If you go to a regular page, it does not say 30%. You would still have to use my code. So I'll give you the link, and you can check her stuff out. Her kits are really reasonably priced, and you just have to have a printer. And if you don't have a printer, you can go to the local coffee shop. And I don't know, does like Osco Drug, not Osco, Does CVS make copies or do they just make photos? Ah, what happened? Come out. Anyway, you can go have them printed somewhere, and I don't think the cost is too awfully bad. I can't. I live in a small town. I can't wait to get stuff printed. I have to do it myself here at home. And I don't often print stuff for other people unless it's black and white. And I've made some people mad because people will say, I don't have ink in my printer, or I only have a black and white printer. Will you print this for me? Well, once in a while it doesn't hurt, but it adds up. And while I love my friends and I try to be helpful, it's like, dude, you can get your own printer and buy your own ink, right? Am I being unreasonable? Maybe I'm being unreasonable. I might be. But I just think that sometimes people have to take care of themselves. Okay, so I go right there. I go right down at the bottom of that. I can get that butterfly. I need to go up just a little more and get the butterfly and the bee. Okay. There I go, talking to myself again. Go, I think, like right there. This is just like a cute little storybook. Was I right? Do you think these images are as cute as I think they are? I think they're quirky and whimsical, and just a lot of her stuff in her shop is quirky and bright and cheerful and very much cartoonish. Not cartoonish, more fairy tale. I don't know, take a look, because I'm in love with every kit she has, whether it be more muted tones or bright. I love them all, like all of them. So I was so excited when I sent a thing. She had asked for, in fact, I think she's still looking for design team members. So if you are a paper crafter, if her thing's still up on Ko-fi, it'll be a post on her in her Ko-fi shop. If she's still looking, if you are a paper crafter, it doesn't hurt to apply, because I've been on several guest design teams now, and I'm on a couple different design teams now, and I never thought I'd make one of them. So you don't have to be a professional. You don't have to be a perfectionist. You don't really need to know how to do anything except upload a video. And if you can watch my first videos, you'll see I really don't know what I'm doing still, but I definitely didn't know what I was doing back then. Okay, so this one's going to close up. I think I want this one to be a photo mat, maybe. I'm thinking I want to do a waterfall here. Okay, well, this video has gone on a lot longer than I wanted it to, so I'm going to leave for now. But I'm thinking cute little waterfall here might be fun. Yep, I think I'm going to do a waterfall here. I will finish this up in the next video. And come back again soon. Go visit the Be Happy Stationery shop. Hit the like button if you enjoyed watching this video. Hit the subscribe button if you want to subscribe and you aren't already a subscriber. And share this channel. If you like this kit, you have other crafty friends that you think might like it, share this video so they can take a look at it. Maybe they'll want to go check out her shop too. Oh, and I showed you in another video all these fun images. I don't know what I'm going to do with these yet. But so many fun things. So many fun things. So, thanks for visiting my channel. Hit the like button. Come back again soon. Check out the description of this video for all the details on Be Happy Stationery, as well as all my social media links will be in my link tree. They are also listed in the description, but the links are in the description. But you can go to my link tree and just click the button and go to my Instagram and my Facebook crafting group and so forth. Have a great day. Have a great night. Have a great afternoon. Have a great whatever it is where you're at. And if it's snowing where you live, stay home if you can. Stay warm. Be safe. And have a great week.